question. I'm Jackie, and we're now at episode 4 of our journey from Google Ads Money Pit to e-commerce SEO success story. So far, we've covered why Google Ads can drain your bank account, how to create product pages that actually rank, and how to turn those website-turning visitors into paying customers. But today, we're going to talk about the secret sauce, the behind-the-scenes stuff that separates the e-commerce stores ranking on page 1 from the ones stuck on page 3, wondering why their beautiful product pages aren't getting found. Today's topic is off-page SEO for e-commerce, and I'll be honest with you, this is where a lot of online store owners get overwhelmed and give up. But stick with me, because by the end of this episode, you're going to understand exactly why your perfectly optimized product pages might still be invisible to Google, and more importantly, what to do about it. Let me start with a story that'll make this crystal clear: the tale of two identical online stores. Last year, I had two potential clients reach out to me on the same day. Both were selling organic skincare products, both had websites that looked pretty similar on the surface. Same types of products, similar pricing, even similar website designs. But here's where it gets interesting. One was ranking on the first page for most of their target keywords and getting 200 to 300 orders a month from organic search. The other was buried on page 4 and lucky to get 20 orders a month from SEO. When I dug deeper, I discovered something fascinating. Their websites were almost identical in terms of on-page SEO. Same keyword optimization, similar product descriptions, both mobile-friendly. But when I looked at their off-page SEO, their online reputation, their backlinks, their brand mentions, it was like comparing a celebrity influencer to someone who just started their first Instagram account. The successful store had hundreds of online mentions, dozens of quality backlinks from beauty blogs and lifestyle websites, and a social media presence that was more active than a teenager's TikTok account. The struggling store had, well, basically nothing. That's the power of off-page SEO for e-commerce. On-page versus off-page, the job interview analogy. Let me explain this with an analogy that'll make it stick. Think of on-page SEO like preparing your resume and portfolio. You make sure your product pages look professional, your descriptions are well-written, your images are high quality, and your website loads fast. This is all the stuff you control directly. Off-page SEO is your reputation in the industry. It's your references, your network, what people say about your brand when you're not in the room. It's the difference between walking into that interview as a complete unknown versus walking in as someone the hiring manager has heard great things about from 3 different people they trust. Google works the same way. When someone searches for organic face serum, Google doesn't just look at your product page and say, well, this looks nice, let's put it on the first page. Google asks, what do other websites think about this store? Do trusted sources link to them? Are they mentioned in industry publications? Do they have good customer reviews? Are they active in their community? If Google can't find good answers to those questions, your beautiful product pages stay buried in the search results, no matter how well optimized they are. The trust signals Google actually cares about for e-commerce. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. What exactly is Google looking for when it evaluates your e-commerce store's off-page SEO? Signal number 1, industry backlinks, the digital endorsements. A backlink is when another website links to your website. To Google, this is like a vote of confidence. The more quality websites that link to your store, the more Google trusts you. But here's the key for e-commerce. Not all backlinks are created equal. A link from Allure magazine or a popular beauty blog carries a lot more weight than a link from your cousin's personal blog about her pet hamster. For e-commerce stores, the most valuable backlinks come from industry publications and magazines, popular blogs in your niche, influencer websites and social media, customer review sites and directories, supplier and manufacturer websites. Signal number 2, brand mentions, your digital reputation. Brand mentions are when other websites mention your store name, even if they don't link to you. Google sees these mentions and uses them to verify that you're a real legitimate business that people are talking about. Think of brand mentions like having your store name mentioned in conversations all over the internet. The more places Google sees your brand mentioned, the more confident it becomes that you're an established player in your industry. Signal number 3, customer reviews across platforms, social proof on steroids. Customer reviews aren't just nice to have for e-commerce, they're a ranking factor. Google wants to see that real people are buying your products and having positive experiences. But it's not just about having reviews on your own website, It's about having reviews across multiple platforms: Google reviews, Facebook reviews, industry-specific review sites, third-party platforms like Trustpilot, influencer mentions and testimonials. Signal number 4, social signals, the buzz factor. While social media doesn't directly impact your search rankings, it does create buzz and activity around your brand. When people share your products, mention your brand, or engage with your content, it creates signals that Google notices. More importantly, social media activity often leads to other forms of off-page SEO, like backlinks, brand mentions, and customer reviews. The EAT framework for e-commerce success. Google uses something called EAT to evaluate websites, especially e-commerce sites where people are making purchasing decisions. EAT stands for expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Expertise. Does your store demonstrate deep knowledge about the products you sell? This comes through detailed product information, helpful blog content, and being recognized as a source of information in your industry. Authoritativeness. Is your store recognized as a leader in your niche? This comes through backlinks from industry publications, mentions in the media, and being cited as a source by other websites. Trustworthiness. Can customers trust your store with their money and personal information? This comes through customer reviews, security certifications, clear policies, and transparent business practices. The content marketing strategy that builds authority. Now, let's talk about how to use content marketing not just to attract customers, but to build the kind of authority that improves your search rankings. Most e-commerce stores approach content marketing all wrong. They write generic blog posts about their industry, share random tips on social media, and hope something sticks. But strategic content marketing for e-commerce is about becoming the go-to resource in your niche. The authority content strategy. Educational content. Create comprehensive guides that help customers understand your products and industry. For a skincare store, this might be the complete guide to building a skincare routine for sensitive skin. Problem solution content. Address specific problems your customers face and show how your products solve them. Why your skin breaks out in winter and how to prevent it. Behind-the-scenes content. Show the story behind your products, your sourcing process, your quality standards. People love to know where their products come from. User-generated content. Encourage customers to share photos and stories about using your products. This creates authentic content and social proof. Industry news and trends. Comment on trends in your industry, new research, or seasonal changes that affect your customers. The key is creating content that's so valuable and unique that other websites want to link to it and share it with their audiences. The influencer and partnership strategy. Here's where e-commerce stores have a huge advantage over local businesses. You can partner with influencers and other brands regardless of geographic location. Micro-influencer partnerships. Instead of trying to work with mega influencers who charge thousands of dollars, focus on micro-influencers, 1,000 to 100,000 followers, who have engaged audiences in your niche. These partnerships often result in product reviews and mentions, backlinks to your store, social media exposure, user-generated content, authentic testimonials, brand collaborations. Partner with complementary brands for cross-promotion. A skincare brand might partner with a wellness brand, a makeup brand, or a lifestyle brand. Industry expert relationships. Build relationships with experts in your field, dermatologists for skincare, nutritionists for supplements, fitness trainers for athletic wear. The customer review amplification strategy. Customer reviews are crucial for e-commerce SEO, but most stores don't maximize their potential. The multi-platform review strategy. Encourage reviews everywhere. Don't just ask for reviews on your website. Encourage customers to leave reviews on Google, Facebook, industry-specific sites, and third-party platforms. Make it easy. Send follow-up emails with direct links to review platforms. Include review requests in your packaging. Respond to everything. Thank customers for positive reviews and address concerns in negative reviews professionally and publicly. Share reviews. Feature customer reviews in your marketing materials, social media, and email campaigns. Use review schema. Implement review schema markup so your star ratings show up in search results. The geographic targeting strategy for online stores. Even though you're not a local business, you can still use geographic targeting to build authority and improve conversions. Location-based content strategy. Create content that targets customers in specific geographic areas. Best skincare routine for dry Colorado weather. Florida humidity and your skin, what you need to know. Why New York City residents need extra skin protection. Shipping and service area pages. Create pages that highlight your service to specific areas. Fast shipping to California. Organic skincare delivered in 2 days. Texas customers love our natural products. See why. Free shipping to Philadelphia, PA on orders over $50. Local event participation. Even as an online store, you can participate in local events, trade shows, and markets in major cities. This creates local backlinks, brand mentions, and customer relationships. The PR and media outreach strategy. Getting featured in media publications is one of the most powerful ways to build authority for your e-commerce store. The media outreach process. Identify target publications, make a list of magazines, blogs, podcasts, and websites that cover your industry. Create newsworthy stories. Don't just pitch your products. Create stories around trends, research, charitable initiatives, or unique aspects of your business. Build relationships. Follow journalists and editors on social media. Engage with their content and build genuine relationships before pitching. Provide value. Offer to be a source for future stories. Provide expert commentary, or share exclusive data. Follow up professionally. Be persistent, but not annoying. Follow up on pitches, but respect people's time. The technical SEO foundation for authority. Before you can build effective off-page SEO, you need to make sure your technical foundation is solid. Essential technical elements. SSL certificate. Your store must have HTTPS encryption. This is non-negotiable for e-commerce. Site speed. Your pages need to load quickly, especially on mobile devices. Slow sites don't rank well and don't convert well. Mobile optimization. Your store must work perfectly on mobile devices. This includes fast loading, easy navigation, and simple checkout. Structured data. Implement product schema markup so Google understands your products and can show rich snippets in search results. XML sitemaps. Make sure Google can easily find and index all your important pages. The link building reality for e-commerce. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, building backlinks for e-commerce stores. Link building for e-commerce is different from link building for service businesses. You're not trying to rank for local searches, but you are trying to build authority in your industry. Effective link building strategies for e-commerce. Product reviews and features. Reach out to bloggers and publications for product reviews and features. Resource page. Inclusion. Many websites have resource pages that link to helpful tools, products, or information. Guest content. Write valuable content for industry blogs and publications. Broken link building. Find broken links on relevant websites and suggest your content as a replacement. Supplier and partner links. Work with your suppliers, manufacturers, and business partners to get links from their websites. Industry directories. Get listed in relevant industry directories and trade association websites. The social media authority building strategy. Social media isn't just for marketing, it's a powerful tool for building the kind of authority that improves your search rankings. The authority building social strategy. Consistent brand voice. Maintain a consistent voice and aesthetic across all platforms. Educational content. Share tips, tutorials, and educational content that positions you as an expert. Behind the scenes content. Show your process, your team, your values. People buy from brands they connect with. User-generated content. Encourage customers to share photos and stories about your products. Industry engagement. Participate in industry conversations. Comment on trends and engage with other brands and influencers. Customer service. Use social media as a customer service channel, responding quickly and professionally to questions and concerns. The monthly authority building routine. Building off-page authority isn't a one-time project. It requires consistent, ongoing effort. Your monthly authority building checklist. Week 1, content creation and outreach. Publish new blog content targeting industry keywords. Reach out to potential link sources and collaboration partners. Engage with industry influencers and publications on social media. Week 2, review and reputation management. Monitor and respond to customer reviews across all platforms. Encourage satisfied customers to leave reviews. Address any negative feedback professionally. Week 3, relationship building. Follow up on previous outreach efforts. Attend virtual industry events or webinars. Engage with potential partners and collaborators. Week 4, analysis and planning. Analyze your backlink profile and brand mentions. Plan content and outreach for the following month. Assess competitor activities and identify new opportunities. The competitive intelligence strategy. Understanding what your competitors are doing for off-page SEO can reveal opportunities for your own store. Competitive analysis process. Identify your top competitors. Not just direct product competitors, but websites that rank well for your target keywords. Analyze their backlink profiles. Use tools like Ahrefs or SEMrush to see where their backlinks come from. Study their content strategy. What type of content are they creating? What topics are they covering? Monitor their brand. Mentions. See where they're being mentioned and discussed online. Identify gaps and opportunities. Look for link sources and opportunities they haven't discovered yet. Your off-page SEO action plan. All right, here's what I want you to focus on this week. Day 1, authority audit. Assess your current off-page SEO situation. How many backlinks do you have? Where are you mentioned online? What's your social media presence like? Day 2, competitor research. Look at your top 3 competitors and see where they're getting backlinks and brand mentions that you could potentially get too. Day 3, content planning. Plan your first piece of linkable content, something so valuable that other websites would want to link to it. Day 4, outreach list building. Create a list of potential link sources, industry blogs, publications, influencers, and complementary brands. Day 5, review strategy. Set up a system for encouraging and managing customer reviews across multiple platforms. What's coming next? In our next episode, we're going to dive deep into the world of backlinks, specifically for e-commerce. I'm going to tell you the truth about what works, what doesn't, and why most online stores waste money on backlink strategies that actually hurt their rankings. We'll also talk about the psychology of link building for e-commerce and why the stores that succeed think about backlinks completely differently than the ones that fail. Look, off-page SEO for e-commerce can seem overwhelming at first, but it's really about building genuine relationships and establishing your store as a trusted authority in your industry. The e-commerce stores that succeed with off-page SEO are the ones that focus on being helpful, consistent, and authentic. They don't try to game the system or take shortcuts. They build real authority by providing real value to their customers and industry. Remember, every day you're not working on your off-page SEO is another day your competitors might be getting ahead of you. But the good news is, most e-commerce stores probably aren't doing this stuff consistently either, which means there's a huge opportunity for you to dominate your product categories. Google wants to show its users the most trustworthy, authoritative e-commerce stores for their searches. Your job is to prove to Google that you're that store in your niche. I'm Jackie. Thanks for listening to the SEO Playbook e-commerce edition, and I'll see you in the next episode where we're going to tackle the love-hate relationship every e-commerce store owner has with backlinks.